Welcome back to Mandy's Minis. And quite a controversial topic. So AI is hated a lot in the artist community because people feel they're stealing art, that they're taking jobs from artists. Other people feel like it's just the natural progression of technology, similar to phone operators and toll booth operators, and it's just another evolution in technology. I am not going to share my thoughts on that because I'm not here to influence you. I don't want to give you political opinions. That's not the point of the channel and not really my place to do. I will ask that if there are any comments, and when you do any comments in the down below, keep it polite. So we all have different opinions. I wanted to see, can this be used to make your miniature painting better? Let's find out. So I have to use AI for my regular job that I have, and so I'm quite familiar with it. I also found the perfect opportunity to try it out when I was approached by Soul Good Creations, fantastic miniature company. They do STL files for 3D printing. I actually supported a Kickstarter they did for Ukraine relief back when the war started. Very much a company that I actually really liked to begin with. And they offered to send me a free model to paint for the photos for their marketing. Of course I said yes, come on. And I picked out this gorgeous mermaid. Wanted to do a beauty paint, and wow. I mean, perfect, right? I also decided that I wanted to use the AI to get some kind of a dramatic lighting effect and see if maybe the AI could tell me the biggest challenge most of us have with painting, where to place the highlights and shadows. I popped in a copy of the photo and I told the program to basically take the picture, make it pastel colors and a dramatic lighting scheme. And I will say, to AI's credit, it told me no. It said, that goes against our copyrights. We're not doing that. So a little bit of tweaking to rephrase it to get a picture of a mermaid in the same pose that was colored. Gave me this. Not bad. Definitely a dramatic lighting scheme, and definitely something I could use for reference for where to place the highlights and shadows. So, okay, but the color? I know I said pastels, but come on, color. A little more tweaking, and we got to take two. Now this one I really liked. I thought it showed me the lighting very well. The colors were great, but the hands are reversed. And you can't just flip it because then the head's reversed. So I had to keep trying to tweak it to get it to move the hand right, which never ended up really happening. But I did end up with this one, which I think is fantastic for the tail. Like, that's it. That's the tail I want to paint. That iridescence, and yes, much more vibrant than the pastels I had initially planned to do, but I love it. So I'm on board. And now it's time to get to painting and see if these reference photos actually help. So painting was painting. I painted it. You guys have seen plenty of videos of me doing that, and it was a lot of fun. Now, one thing I do want to point out that I really did, it's been a long time since I've had a chance to focus on improving my painting, like really focus on it because I've been so busy with commissions, and I'm trying to narrow those down so I have more time for me and for improving my actual skills. I actually took the time to do that with this one. One of the really cool things that I would recommend you do as well, at the end of each of my painting sessions, I took some quick photos, just with my camera, nothing special with the lighting or anything, of how the model looked. And the reason you do this is because your eye and your brain will trick you. It'll kind of smooth things out and you don't notice the flaws as much. That's why your photos always look better in person than they do on camera. Unless you're photoshopping your pictures, in which case, come on, man, that's a different art form. If you want to do that, just do digital art. Then at night and the next morning, I would review the photos after I've had a little time away from it, and I could see every little flaw and every little point that I needed to tweak and change. And so I would start the next painting session with fixing those before moving on. And I really feel like this does help you to learn to see the flaws, and it improves your painting, of course, because you're fixing them, you're adjusting it, and you're making it happen. And I imagine that's how a lot of the really great painters ended up getting so good, and that's also how so quickly you could end up putting 100 hours into a single figure for a Golden Demon. I ended up putting in probably about 40 to 60 hours on the mermaid, so quite a lot. And especially because I only did it over a few days, because I took pretty much like an entire weekend plus a little bit more of 1 week and a little bit more of another week, and I am really happy with how she turned out. Did the AI help me? Not as much as any other reference photo you would ever find. Honestly, I had to use 3 of them to kind of go back and forth to find exactly the colors I wanted, exactly the lighting on this particular piece or that. I mean, that's not very effective. Google search probably would have been faster than fighting with the AI to try and get it to give me the model. So, I don't know. I'm kind of interested because I think there's other specific models that this might work for. For example, a space marine. If you tell AI to give you a photo of a space marine in a particular pose and you describe it rather than giving it a photo to copy and then give it the colors, you might actually get something really helpful. So if you want to try it, go for it. Honestly, Google search has always been fabulous for me and does not take quite so long. I spent probably a good, 2-3 hours trying to fight with the AI to get one single photo that would work, and it didn't. I ended up using 3 different ones and getting bored with it. All right, so here she is, final product, and I am really happy with how this came out. I think So Good Creations is very happy with it as well, because they've asked me to do another one. So this time, similar to the OSL that I did for Mammoth Factory games, but we're gonna do a little tweak on that, and I've got some exciting ways to make the OSL a little different and a little bit more complicated. So if you want to see that video, definitely subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when that comes out. While you're down there, go ahead and comment. Let me know, what do you think about AI? Should we get rid of it, or is it just, it's here, we're stuck with it? When responding to each other and me, please just remember to be respectful. We can disagree, we can debate without getting nasty, so that's all I ask. Another special thank you to our patrons. I absolutely can't tell you how much you mean to me and how your support helps. So thank you very much for patrons. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. If you want to join that community, you can do the link below as well. Regardless, I just want to say thank you to all of you. Watching these videos is why I make them. So I can't believe that so many of you do enjoy them, and I'm so glad to hear it. And I just want to thank you for that, because it really is rewarding for me. That's about it. Until next time, have fun and keep creating.